Hello everyone, back tuning into the 7th update for the Glastonbury Festival. So we're doubling up on these updates, and this is the third night running actually that I've done an update. Quite unusual to have to do so many, but it's been a very challenging period to pin down. I've been doing this is the 5th year that I've been doing these Glastonbury updates, and it's easily the hardest year to forecast because we've got this Spanish plume that is pushing hot air out of Spain and France around Thursday, and just quite how much that impacts things down at Glastonbury is very uncertain. Last night it looked quite good for relatively dry conditions throughout the period, but tonight, and it's been a trend through the day, it is indicating a chance of some big thunderstorms around on Thursday. So obviously if you're camping out in a field, you're not going to be wanting a couple of inches of rain to be falling on top of you out of a thunderstorm. So we've got to pin down the exact detail of these storms. We probably won't know the exact track of them until the day itself, unfortunately. So there is going to be this question mark over Thursday. But have a look at the detail in a second. Of course, that is before the Glastonbury Festival, and the actual festival itself starts on Friday, but I know a lot of you go down early. And if it's very wet, it will impact the ground and the mud, of course, for the festival itself. Anyway, so have a look at all the detail in a second, but before you go on, if I could just say about the ads at Glastonbury, there's a sleep articles or page. You can have a browse widgets and click through links. You'll be helping to pay for the website. Thanks very much for doing that. So this is the scenario for Wednesday. We're going to start off on Wednesday. We have been doing with these updates. We've got high pressure through most of Europe, low pressure out to the northwest of the UK, and we're bringing up this southerly flow. And that's bringing up a bubble of hot air. We call this a Spanish plume because the air comes out of Spain and it's hot at this time of year, of course. As it picks up moisture over Bay of Biscay in France, it generally develops an area of low pressure, and that, with the heat, produces thunderstorms. So not much going on for Wednesday itself, and a lot of you will be travelling down. Upper air temperatures aren't that hot away from the southeast anyway, and it's a mostly dry day. There is a risk of a few showers coming into the channel by the evening, but overall a lot of dry weather likely on Wednesday, and temperature's very pleasant. This is just around 22 or 23 degrees. You might be able to increase that 25 is 7% Fahrenheit. Look how hot it is across France though, and that hot air is trying to push northwards. So overnight, Wednesday into Thursday, we start to generate this heat low, or this thundery low, over the Bay of Biscay that's picking up moisture. The hot air is picking up moisture over the Bay of Biscay. It's pushing northwards, and this is a classic Spanish plume type situation. So we have a risk of thunderstorms pushing up from France on Wednesday night. You see they are mostly in the southeast, so this is just they don't get to Glastonbury, but obviously this is a little way off and we've got to firm up on the detail, but particularly for the southeast we're at risk of thunderstorms on Wednesday night into the early hours of Thursday. And then this heat low, or this thundery low, generated by the heat, pushes out of France into the UK on Thursday. Now, this is the day of referendum, so a lot of people will be out about voting. And, well, it looks pretty stormy. Whether this is an omen for the referendum, I'm not sure. But the day itself does look pretty stormy. And those storms might impact Glastonbury as well. So the upper air temperatures are lifting up, of course, as this area of low pressure moves up from France, although the core of the heat is actually across France and into the Low Countries. This chart is called Cape and Lifting, and it's telling us that we've got the potential thunderstorms. We've got these bright colours. That's we've got risk of lightning and thunder. You can see again, it's mostly centred to the southeast, so not too impactful for Glastonbury in terms of the Cape, but we've got to keep an eye on it because the track isn't certain for these thunderstorms. The precipitation forecast suggests the Midlands, southern England into East Anglia and South East England at risk of torrential thunderstorms through the course of Thursday, and they do sort of push westwards later on in the day, so this does possibly get those storms into Glastonbury by the end of Thursday afternoon. Temperatures warm and humid. This is suggesting 25. Might be able to increase that 27. 27 is 81 Fahrenheit. That's particularly for the southeast. It'll be a very muggy day. So this is day one of the Glastonbury Festival, and that Spanish plume and their thundery low has gone by this point. It's gone into Central Europe, and we're into a much cooler, fresher west-northwesterly flow. Upper air temperatures are lowering as that heat is pushed off into Germany. So there's a fair amount of dry weather around for day one of Glastonbury. Few showers, but most of them are light. Doesn't look too bad. They are heavy across Scotland, but we don't need to worry about that, of course, down in Glastonbury. And the temperatures are lowering, so we're down to around 18 to 20. Very pleasant conditions, actually. There'd be sunny spells, mostly dry weather, chance of a light shower, but it would be quite pleasant. Of course, if those thunderstorms are impacted, it's likely to be very muddy. Day 2 of Glastonbury, which is Saturday, then we're building a little bit of a ridge in from the Atlantic, so this doesn't look too bad. The upper air temperatures are quite cool by this point. There's a risk of a light shower, but again, nothing much really showing up in terms of rainfall. Temperatures are on the cool side, but in the sunny spells, it wouldn't feel too bad. This is just around 18, 19 Celsius. You might be able to increase that to 21 to 27 Fahrenheit. And then finally, day 3, the final day of Glastonbury, Sunday. Again, this looks quite good, really. We're building this ridge in from the Atlantic. So this is looking okay, generally, for the festival itself. Upper air temperatures are quite cool again, but it is mostly dry through sunny. Again, the chance of some showers, some light showers, but nothing overly alarming there, and temperatures again around 20, 21 degrees. So for the Glastonbury Festival itself, tonight's update is looking good, and that was the case last night as well. Friday to Sunday, the 3 days of the festival looks okay. It's all about this thundery weather on Thursday, and we won't know whether that's going to impact Glastonbury until Thursday. You might get lucky and these storms are to the east of Glastonbury. You might get a direct hit. We just won't know until we get to Thursday. After that, I think we're trending towards not being too bad. There could be a few showers around. Temperatures are quite cool, but the main thing is it's looking quite dry from Friday through to Sunday. So not a bad update for festival itself, but all eyes on those thunderstorms on Thursday. Right, that's it for now. Not sure when the next update will be, but keep an eye on my Twitter feed. Keep checking back to website if you would like to do that to this page. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.